Hey YouTube, what is going on? I'm your host Joss and welcome back to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. Before we jump into today's video, I am super excited to announce that Disney has paired up with Beyond the Screen to give fans an exclusive giveaway of Disney's live-action Dumbo Blu-ray and DVD release. You would be a Dumbo to miss out on a contest like this. Disney's live-action Dumbo is officially available tomorrow on digital, 4K, Ultra HD, Blu-ray, and DVD. Disney and visionary director Tim Burton invite all Disney fans to watch one of Disney's beloved classics come to life. The movie has a jam-packed cast starring Danny DeVito, Michael Keaton, Colin Farrell, Eva Green, and more. To enter this contest, all you need to do is head over to our Instagram page at Top 10 Beyond the Screen, follow us, and then like the contest picture and tag 2 friends who you would watch this movie with. Once we have all our lucky winners, we will contact you with all the details on how to claim your prize. Huge thanks to Disney for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you guys watch all our videos to keep an eye out for future contests, and good luck to everyone. As for today's video, let's jump into today's list of top 10 actors who hate Hollywood. Starting off our list at number 10 is Johnny Depp. The actor has a very successful career but has spent years in a negative light after bringing dogs illegally to Australia, going through divorce, dealing with claims of abuse, and being outed as basically bankrupt. Needless to say, he's been dealing with a lot, and being a part of Hollywood doesn't make it any easier on him. He has opened up about the perks that come with the Hollywood fame, but he's also expressed his disappointments and frustrations. During an interview with Today, he said he's never gotten used to being famous and said living in Hollywood is like, and I quote, living like a fugitive. Everything has to be some sort of strategy. If I want to take my kids to the mall, or walk through Disneyland, or just walk through the streets even, that is out of the question. It just doesn't exist anymore. He later told Fox News that he didn't want statements to come across as complaining because he does know how lucky he is to have this position, but he wishes his life could be just his in private. At number 9 is Jennifer Lawrence. She became one of the best actors in Hollywood at a very young age, receiving her first Oscar nomination at the age of 20 for her role in Winter's Bone. She is known for being the face of the Hunger Games, but admits that she never thought she was going to be a mainstream actor like she is now. She doesn't agree with a lot of the things when it comes to Hollywood, and she has no problem voicing her opinion. In 2013, she did an interview with Vogue where she strongly expressed her opinions on paparazzi. She said, "If I were just your average 23-year-old girl and I called the police to say that there were strange men sleeping on my lawn and following me to Starbucks, they would leap into action. But because I am a famous person, well, sorry ma'am, there's nothing we can do. It makes no sense." She also went on to say how she hates when people tell her to accept her fame and to find peace with it, because often she gets told that being famous is just a part of acting, which it is. But her response was that she was simply not okay with it and said that she won't ever find peace with it because she's just a normal human being and wants to be treated like one. Her idea was that celebrities deserve time off from being photographed. Like, if she takes 3 months off from work, then during that time she can't be photographed without consent. I don't know how that would exactly work. What do you guys think of this idea? So our number 8 spot is George Clooney. The actor has always been the first person to say that fame comes with his job, but that he doesn't like the price that comes with it. He admitted that Hollywood got even harder for him when he became a dad because he wanted to shield them from it. Like other actors, he's expressed how draining the daily ins and outs of Hollywood can be, with the paparazzi, scandals, tabloids, etc. While many people think he has the dream life, he tries to shed some light on that perspective by saying the glamour of Hollywood gets old real quick. During an interview in 2014, he told Esquire UK, and I quote, "There's a funny thing about fame. The truth is you run as fast as you can towards it because it's everything you want. Not just the fame, but what it represents, meaning work, meaning opportunity. And then when you get there, it's shocking how immediately you become enveloped in this world that is incredibly restricting." One thing he wishes he could do is take a walk through Central Park in New York City. He admitted that he hasn't walked through it in at least 15 years. One thing that he says people often don't consider is the fact that he could simply say something, go to sleep, wake up the next morning, and his career is over. Hollywood can get you like that. It can give you everything overnight, but then take it away just as quickly. In spot number 7 is Megan Fox. The Hollywood hottie is very vocal when it comes to the lifestyle Hollywood forces people into. For years, she has taken on the roles of playing a sex symbol, which she now admits made her feel powerless. It now makes her upset that her fans only see her as the hot girl because she knows she is much more than that. Megan says that she doesn't get why people get upset with her when she complains about the fame that comes with being an actress in Hollywood. For her, it feels like too many people judge her for not loving that lifestyle. During an interview in 2013, she didn't hold back when talking to Esquire. She said, and I quote, "I don't think people understand. They all think we should shut the F up and stop complaining because you live in a big house or you drive a Bentley, so your life must be great. What people don't realize is that fame, when you were being bullied by those 10 kids in high school, fame is that, but on a global scale where you're being bullied by millions of people constantly." Some fans agreed with her statement, while other fans were offended that she compares fame to bullying. Tell me your thoughts on that down in the comments. I want to hear your juicy opinions. At number 6, we have Robert Pattinson, and the actor has had no problem admitting how much he hated his movie Twilight, so it's no surprise that he openly talks about hating his life in Hollywood. He had no idea what he was getting into when he signed up for Twilight. He could have never imagined the fame that would come from it. The actor admits he never wanted to be famous in the first place and says that it has made him feel both isolated and lonely. But unlike some of the other actors on this list, he was actually able to have a normal life before stardom caught up to him. Back in 2013, he told GQ his feelings about fame and said, "It's strange, you don't have a normal life anymore. You spend much time trying to fight it, but in the end you find another way to live." He is grateful for one aspect though and shared, "People don't realize how lonely you are. In any case, I feel fortunate because success didn't reach me very young. At least I had the opportunity to have a life before." I think it is so weird to think that celebrities are out there wishing they could have like the simple things that we do every single day. Halfway through the list at number 5 is Shailene Woodley. She began doing some commercial modeling when she was just 4 years old, and since then she has continued to act, which has made her well known in Hollywood. However, she is one who loves the art but hates the fame, so it's kind of a love-hate relationship. The amount of attention you get from being in Hollywood can be severely overwhelming, and she speaks openly about her feelings on it. In 2011, she did an interview with W magazine where she said, "To me, the F word is famous and the C word is celebrity. I hate those words with a passion." She doesn't see herself as either of those things and claims to only be in Hollywood because of her passion for the art. Since she is so into the art, she also thinks she has the right to turn down roles. She says, I quote, "If I'm being hired simply because my name is a name, that doesn't feel good. That's like somebody buying your painting simply because of how much they're told it's worth versus actually enjoying looking at the painting and feeling inspired by it." I have genuine respect for that. Taking the number 4 spot is Daniel Radcliffe. I gotta say, for how famous he is, he sure has found a way to stay out of the spotlight compared to some of the other actors in this industry. He's had to learn from an early age on how to handle the Hollywood lifestyle, seeing as he took on the role of Harry Potter at just 11 years old. The actor has been under a spotlight from media and fans throughout his entire childhood basically, which we can imagine wouldn't be easy. That kind of pressure would be hard on an adult, let alone a child. But somehow he has managed to keep some parts of his life normal. He's open about the fact that he considers himself to be a normal guy and hates when anyone brings up fame or tries to convince him that he is in fact a big star. This is why he tries really hard to lead a quiet and private life. He hates paparazzi so much that sometimes he enjoys messing with them. For a period of over 5 months, he would leave his work and home wearing the same clothing pieces every time he went out. He wore one shirt and jacket every day so that the paparazzi wouldn't make any money off of the pictures because it would always be like the same picture. It would basically be worthless to magazines and websites since they are always looking for fresh material. Excellent work, Mr. Potter. Okay guys, at number 3 we have Kristen Stewart. She has been acting pretty much for her whole life. She grew up in the spotlight, and one thing she has learned is that she's not a fan of fame either. It seems like no one is. She's mostly known for her role as Bella in the Twilight series, but she also had some other major credits to her name. However, she sees fame as a very negative part of the job. Time and time again she has voiced her opinion on the subject, but in 2015 she let it out during an interview with Harper's Bazaar UK. She said, "Fame is the worst thing in the world. Having that much human energy thrust at you and then being critically analyzed is obviously disarming." She said she wishes she didn't have to do interviews, press conferences, and red carpets, but she obviously has no choice since that is part of the job. In our number 2 spot is Zach Galifianakis. Ever since he starred in the movie The Hangover, he's become one of the most famous comedic actors out there. Most of his roles involve comedy, which is why you would think he might find the life in Hollywood all fun and games. However, he actually hates the idea of Hollywood and never had any interest in fame. He is another actor who loves his craft and wishes that he could just act and pass on the rest that comes with it. During an interview, he said, "Being a celebrity is It's dumb and I'm not interested in it. I like to be an actor and that's it. We have people telling us we should pay attention to these people for all the wrong reasons, their personal lives and whatnot. I'd rather just do my work and go home and watch Lifetime. He was once asked why he is so against the idea of fame, and he explained it's because he thinks associating fame with actors is a man-made concept. He doesn't really believe in it. He says that just because the two things are thought of as being the same thing, it doesn't mean that he has to enjoy both or accept them as one. The hilarious actor says he will always just see himself as an actor, not as a celebrity. Taking the number 1 spot on our list is Harrison Ford. You might find it hard to believe that he doesn't like Hollywood, seeing as he just won't stop acting. The man is 76 years old and is still kicking ass in the acting industry. But he will be the first one to tell you that there is a difference between the desire to act and the desire to be famous. Unfortunately, being an actor makes you famous and there's not really a way around it, especially when you're starring in the Star Wars franchise. During an interview, he spoke up about his opinion on Hollywood and said, "I have tried very hard not to give a rat's ass about the business part of it because to me it's the wrong way of looking at it. I have always looked at movies as a job." He went on to explain that he feels like being famous has cost him his privacy and that the fame is a burden on all of his loved ones. But unfortunately, there is nothing that he can do about it now. That is what happens when you've been in the acting industry for 40 something years. Alright guys, there you have it. There is our list for today. Let me know what you think down in the comments and hit that thumbs up button if you liked it. For now, let's check out some comments from some of my other videos. Genie Animate says, "I wish Chucky was in Toy Story 4. I'm not sure that he would fit in with the rest of the toys." Fluffy Pink Chaos says, "Lucifer. I see what you did there, Josh." Actually, if I'm being honest, I can't take credit for it. Some of you guys came up with that nickname. Not me. Felicia Young says, "I like how y'all keep the little mistakes in. Makes me feel a little better about myself." Well, wait till you see our bloopers video. You will be feeling like $1,000,000. Beth Roche says, "I'm straight AF, but I'd make out with Mila Kunis, lol. No tequila necessary." Same. Alright guys, we are at the end here. Before we go, I just want to give a massive shout out to Disney for sponsoring this video and giving fans the chance to win Disney's live action Dumbo Blu-ray DVD. Make sure you guys head over to our Instagram page to enter into the contest. It is linked in the description below. Good luck to all my Disney lovers out there, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I'm your host Joss, and I will see you next time.